Good morning. Welcome to Lucky Girl Pilates by Alyssa. Today we're going to do a very basic beginner Pilates session. No weights, no props, just your body weight. Let's get started. Coming onto your back, nice and slow. Your knees can stay bent here. Starting with 3 big deep breaths to get ourselves in the mindset of class today. One hand over your heart, one hand over your stomach. Take a nice big deep inhale through your nose. Feel your rib cage expand. And on your exhale, start to squeeze those ribs together. Let all the air out like you're blowing out birthday candles. Feel your rib cage close and hug together. Inhale. Nice and big. And exhale all of that breath away. Beautiful. One more like that. Inhale through the nose. And exhale all of your worries. Anything that you're thinking of today, just focus on yourself. Just you and me. Couple minutes of your day just for you. And when you're ready, gently flutter your eyes open, taking in the light. Reach your arms up to the sky, fingertips to the ceiling. Then bring your knees into tabletop. Now, if you're in this position and this starts to feel a little bit bad on your back, I want you to lower your heels down. I know that keeping your legs up can start to impact your back if you don't have the proper core strength to start. So if this feels more comfortable for you, this is where you start. If not, gently bring your knees to tabletop, keeping your core engaged. So I want that back pressed into the mat if that feels good for you. I want your knees over your hips and your fingertips are to the sky. This is where we start for some dead bugs. Reaching your right arm over your head. Take an inhale as you reach. Exhale, bring it up through center. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, come through center. Just like this, waking up the body here, nice and slow and controlled. That's it. 5 more. Here's 4. Elongating through those fingertips for 3. 2. Last one, keep those fingertips up to the ceiling, just tapping the toes down this time. Right toe taps and lifts. Inhale on the tap. Exhale, lift it up. Now, I want you to go nice and slow. If you cannot tap your toes to the mat, I want you to just go halfway down, like this. Beautiful. Keeping that core engaged by breathing. If you feel this in your lower back, I want you to stop. I want you to go halfway with those toes instead of all the way down. This is your workout. So when I give you those options, I really want you to take them. I want you to do what feels right in your body so that you feel good at the end of this. 4 more. We'll add on in 3, in 2. Last one. Hold it here. Hold it here. Now, let's go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Ready? Lower down and lift. Little coordination here. Lower and lift. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Beautiful. Keep that core engaged. Pressing that low back into the mat if that feels good. You've got it. 4 more. Keeping the knees stacked over those hips for 3. Using that breath to lift those limbs for 2. Last one. Hold everything up to the sky. Now, little challenge here. We're only going to go for 5 of these. Both arms, both legs. Ready? Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. I can't go all the way down because of my back, which is totally okay. But I feel the shake. You see me shaking? Lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come up. 2 more. Last one. On this last one, reach those fingertips long, then bring those palms down to your mat, curling your head, neck, and shoulders up off of the mat. Lower your head down, bring those fingertips back to the ceiling. If you need to, take a break on your low back and your hip flexors. Lower your feet down to the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift, and lower. My gaze is at my thighs, really trying to reach my fingertips long all the way across, away from me. Feeling those shoulders nice and high. 3 more. For 2. Last one. Hold it nice and high. Hold it high. Hold it high. Reach for your right foot, then your left. Your right and your left. For 5. Lift. 4. Reach. 3. 2. Last one. Lower down. Fingertips back to the sky. Now, if your feet are down, I want you to bring your right knee to tabletop, then your left knee to tabletop. Holding it there. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl all the way up, head, neck, and shoulders. Start to pump those arms up and down for the hundreds. Pumping from the shoulders, not from the wrists. You're not like this. Pumping from the shoulders, nice and strong. Take an inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like this. Reach those fingertips nice and long. Lift those shoulders even higher. You want a little extra. Extend your legs to 45, heels together, toes apart, Pilates V. Strong, strong inner thighs here. Pointed toes, reaching those fingertips and those toes, elongating them away from you. Keep your breathing going. If you get necky, drop your head down, but keep on pumping those arms. You're still in the work. You're still right there with me. Keep going. Keep breathing. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it at the top. Curl up 1 inch higher. Lower the legs if they're straight. 1 inch lower. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side, a little hug. Great job. I bet you're warm now. Okay. Bring your heels down onto the mat. Press yourself up to your forearms here. Okay. My forearms are down. I'm not dumping into my chest or shoulders. Lifting nice and strong. Palms are down. Shoulders are nice and broad. Chest is nice and proud. I have a nice distance between my chin and my chest to open up my throat so that I can breathe, right? All right. Let's start by bringing the right knee in towards your chest. Stretch it out. Bring it in. Reach it long. Just like this. Add that breath. You inhale on the reach. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. We add on here. In 3, 2, you got this. Last one, hold it in. Tap the toes down, bring them up. Tap it down, bring it up. Tap it down. For 5, tap. 4, tap. 3, that's it. For 2, the last one, that foot goes down. Left knee in towards your chest. Extend the leg. Bend the knee in. Reach it long. Bring it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. Yes, so strong. Not only can we work our abs here, but I also want you to strengthen those hip flexors. You underestimate how much strength you need in your daily life that comes from your hip flexors. They're so important. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, keep that knee in towards your chest. Tap the toes down and lift. We tap and we lift. Tap and lift for 4, 3, you got it, 2. Last one, and rest that foot down. Great job. Come all the way up, press all the way up, lifted. Walk your feet out just a little bit further in front of you. I'm going to readjust myself here. Reaching your hands nice and long. I want your palms to face the sky. Yes. Now, take an inhale. Sit up nice and tall. On your exhale, I want you to tuck your tailbone like you're about to fall down onto your mat by rolling down. So tuck your tailbone, leaning back, but your fingertips are reaching forwards, right? Leaning back like this. Then lift back up nice and tall, like you have a string at the top of your head. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, roll back. Halfway, hold it here. Now notice how my hips are tucked. I have that nice C curve of the spine. I'm reaching my fingertips nice and long. My heels are planted on the mat. Lift and lower and lift. That's it. And lift. If this starts to bother your tailbone, I would go and grab a blanket or a towel, something that you can place just to give yourself a little bit more of a cushion. 3 more. We'll hold it back. Into. Lift. Last one. Hold it back. Lift your arms to the sky. Lower them down. Lift them up. And lower. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Yes, I know it burns. You got this. For 5. Ooh, I'm shaking too. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Come all the way up. Great job. Now, can you extend your legs onto the mat nice and long, keeping those fingertips where they are, flexing through those feet. So I want you pressing through those heels, nice and strong, pressing through those heels. Your feet are together. Reach your arms up nice and long over your head, then forward fold, reaching for those toes. Only if that feels good. If it doesn't feel good, keep those knees bent. Same thing. Reach as far as you can over towards your toes. Okay? You can do the same move with your feet in towards your butt. Okay? This is for the roll up. I love teaching this in class because it feels very, very good. When you're here flexing through those feet, I want you to notice that you feel that nice, beautiful stretch behind the legs. Take an inhale. Scoop the belly button in. Remember rounding that spine like we did before. Rounding that spine. Belly button hugs the spine. You're rolling yourself down, one vertebra at a time. Nice and slow. My spine is rolling down onto the mat, reaching my arms back over my head, keeping that flex in my feet. Inhale, reach my arms up and over towards my toes. My arms stay parallel with my legs. My biceps are by the ears. Slowly rolling down. My shoulders don't stay nice and high. I push my shoulders down as I'm rolling, reaching back up overhead. Use that breath. Inhale and exhale. Lift up and over. Rolling down, shoulders down your back. Roll, roll, roll. Nice and slow. You've got this. 2 more like this. 2 more. Lift. Beautiful. Last one. Use that breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. Inhale. Roll yourself down. And once you're halfway, exhale. Release. And round those arms. Place them down onto your mat once more. Okay. Great job. How are you feeling? Okay. So from here, I want you to bend your left knee in towards your butt. Bring your right knee in towards your chest, giving it a nice, nice big hug. Then reaching your right toes to the sky. If you can't extend your leg fully, I want you to keep it bent. Just go as far as you can and as far as it feels good, okay? So keep that knee in towards your chest. Then reach the toes to the sky. You can gently grab behind your leg, pulling that leg in towards your chest. Nice and gentle. Do not just grab it and pull it. That's how you get hurt. Nice and gentle pull. Then bend the knee, lower down. Extend the leg, pull it in nice and slow. And bend. One more time, then we'll add a little lift. On this next one, extend the toes to the ceiling. Then pick your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat, pulling yourself in towards your knee. Lower yourself down. Take an inhale as you're down to prepare. Exhale, lift. Beautiful. 2 more. Do you feel that stretch behind the leg? Does it feel good? 1 more. Hold it here at the top. Lower your hands down to the mat. I want your palms on the mat. Arms are your anchors. Gently roll your head down, keeping your leg extended as best as you can. Drawing some circles in the sky with your toes. Do not let those hips move. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you bring it up. Again, this is another move, not only for abs, but for those hip flexors. So notice how my hips stay nice and still. Inhale on the lower. Exhale on the lift. You're doing great. 3 more. 2. Last one. Reverse the direction. Open up to the right this time. Inhale. Single leg circles are so good. Don't rock in those hips. Notice if you feel a shift as you lift those hips, you want those hips to stay planted. Press a little bit harder into your triceps, into your palms. 2 more. The last one. Bring that knee in towards your chest. Lower your foot down in line with your other foot. Left knee comes in towards your chest. Give it a hug. Left toes go to the sky. Extending that leg, bringing that thigh in towards your chest. Lowering the knee down. Reach it long. Gentle pull. And lower. Using that breath. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. I know, you're probably shaking. Just go as far as it feels good for you. Last one. This time, extend that leg nice and long, pulling your head, neck, and shoulders up towards that leg. Lower yourself down. Inhale. Exhale, bring it up. And lower. One more time. Holding it there. Palms come down onto the mat. Lower your head down. Toes stay to the sky. Inhale as that leg lowers. Exhale as it comes up. Drawing that circle on the ceiling. I want you to go nice and slow. My hips are still. My palms and triceps are pressing, digging rather, into my mat to keep me grounded. 3 more this way. Keep using that breath. 2. The last one. Hold it here. It goes to the left. Up. Control. Beautiful. Few more. You hear my hip clicking? Last one. And bring that knee into your chest. Give it a hug. Lower your foot down. Wonderful job. All right, now while we're here, let's finish off this core series with some crunches. Bringing your hands behind your head. Using your hands as a little pillow for your neck. Take an inhale, exhale, crunch it up. Trying to get just the tips of your shoulder blades off of the mat. Lower yourself down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. And lower. And lift. Continue to use that breath. Inhale on the lower, exhale on the lift so that those ribs hug together at the top and lower down. 3 more. 2. You've got this. Elbows stay nice and wide. Last one. We add on. Right knee lifts for a march. Lowers down. Left knee lifts to tabletop. And down. Right knee. Lower. Left knee. Lower. Beautiful. Just like this. Can you curl up a little bit higher? Really peel those shoulders off of your mat. That's it. 4 more. 3. 2. On this next one, lifting the right leg, twisting to the right. Then twist to the left. Then to the right. Hello, Lilah. Then to the left. Right shoulder, reach across to the left knee, and vice versa. And twist. Twist. You've got it. I know. Twist. For 5. 4. 3. Hold it wherever you are. And 2. Last one. Twist wherever you are. Hold it. Let's pulse it up. Twist. And twist. For 8. 7. You got it. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Other side. Let's twist. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And rest. Let's windshield wiper those knees, dropping them to your right. Ooh, that feels nice. And then to the left. To the right. One more time to the left. Great job. All right, going straight into our bridge series. Your fingertips are long at your sides. I want you to be able to touch your fingertips to your heels so that they're grazing the edges there. All right, shoulders down your back, okay? Pressing into those heels. I want you to take a nice big deep inhale to prepare. On your exhale, I want you to squeeze your glutes, lifting by pressing the low back into the mat, just so that you activate your pelvic tilt. So you're here to start. Take an inhale through your nose. On your exhale, tuck your pelvis. So tuck your tailbone. Tuck. So this is what I mean by tuck. Ready? You can see. Tuck. Untucked. Tuck. Untucked. Tuck. Ready? So tuck. Squeeze your glutes, lifting your glutes while your tailbone's tucked. Start to slowly peel your spine off the mat, nice and slow. Arms are your anchors once more. So you're using your triceps and your palms to press into the mat. Your heels are pressing into the mat as well. Lifting, lifting, lifting till you're at the top of your bridge. Releasing all the air from your lungs, hugging those ribs together at the top. The transverse abdominis is activated. Literally everything is nice and tight, and you are here in your bridge. Rolling yourself down now, one vertebra at a time. This is called articulating your spine. So rolling yourself down. Notice how my upper back is lowering, then my middle back, then my lower back, and my pelvis untucks at the bottom, and I'm back to my starting position. Let's do that 4 more times, and we'll move on. Ready? Press and lift. Nice and controlled. Awesome. Yes. It's like a nice little massage of the spine. Great job. 2 more. On this last one, guys, I want you to stay lifted. Stay lifted, stay lifted. Now pulse those hips up. 1 inch and 1 inch down. 1 inch up and 1 inch down. Here we go for 8, 7, yes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Hold it at the top. Yes. Now, can you bring your right knee to tabletop as you hold it and lower down? Left knee to tabletop and lower. Try to stay nice and high in your bridge as you lift and lower and lift and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower your hips down nice and slow. Great job. Alrighty, now going into our shoulder bridge actual series here. Instead of articulating the spine this time, I want you to squeeze your glutes and lift straight up into your bridge. We already articulated the spine, which is great, but now we can just jump straight into the move, okay? Right knee comes into tabletop. Stay high in your bridge. Right toes to the sky. Flex your foot. Flex your foot. Lower till the knees are in line with each other. Then you point and lift it up to the sky. Thank you, Lilah. Flex. Lower. Point and lift. Flex. 2 lower. Point. 2 lift. For 5. And lift. For 4. Stay high in your bridge. You got this. For 3. Lilah. For 2. The last one. Stay nice and high and pulse it up. You've got this. For 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bend the knee, lower the foot down, lower your bridge. Ooh, that was a little spicy, guys. All right, but we have the other side to go. I wish your butt was not in my face. Hey, 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 move your butt. Thank you. Going straight into the left side. Squeeze and lift your glutes. You're in your glute bridge nice and high. Hug those ribs together at the top. Press into those palms. You're nice and balanced here. Left knee to tabletop. Left toes to the sky. Flex your foot lower. Point and lift. Inhale down. Exhale up. You've got it. 5, 4. Keep breathing here. 3, 2. Last one. Hold it up. Pulse it out. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee comes into tabletop. Leg lowers down. Bridge lowers down. Beautiful job. Let's take a quick stretch. Crossing your right ankle over your left knee. Pull the thigh in towards your chest. Give yourself a little wiggle. Figure 4 stretch here. Let's gently switch. Pull it in and give yourself a wiggle. Awesome. To add on some more glute work, I want to go straight into our side kick series. Starting with the right glute up, so you're laying on your left side. I'm going to lay all the way down. My head is in my hands. You're on the back, very back edge of your mat. Your hand is in front of your torso. Lift your legs so that they're at the front edge of your mat, just like this. Then point your toe and lift your right leg just to a hover so it is in line with your hip. Just like this. Beautiful. Now kicking your toes forwards just until you feel like you have movement in your upper body. So if you're going too far and you feel yourself shift in your hips, that's too far. If you start to feel like your abs are working a little bit harder, that's probably about where you need to stop, right? So you hold it there, then you lengthen it behind you. Same deal. You don't want to go far enough to where you're leaning. Just go as far as you are allowed to right now. As you progress, you'll be able to go further. Inhale. As that leg reaches, flex your foot and bring it behind you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Great job. Working the outer glute here, but we're also working the abs. Why? Because we have to keep nice and stable here. If I were to let go of my hand, I'm using so much core work to keep myself still. So To aid myself in that, I try to keep my hand right where it is, right in front of my torso. Fingers nice and wide so I have a nice base. 3 more. Into. We'll bring those feet together. Last one. Go all the way back. Then bring those feet together. Heel goes to heel. Externally rotate. So we open up that hip. Heel goes to heel. Toes are still pointed. That's important because you want to keep working that inner thigh. Toes to the ceiling. Flex your foot. Press through that heel. Lower the leg down. Nice, slow, and controlled. Point to lift. Flex to lower. Now I'm pointing to lift because I want that activation in my quad. I'm flexing to lower because then I want it to go into my hamstring. Point and flex. And notice I'm not just lifting and lowering. I want you to feel the shake as you go up and feel the shake as you go down. In class, I like to say, pretend like you're going through mud or glue, something very sticky that's going to make your leg go nice and slow on the way down. 3 more. Into. Last one, hold the legs together. Beautiful, keep it there. Give me circles, about a basketball size circle here for 8, 7, ooh, 6, you've got this, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it, reverse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful job. Come all the way up to seated. Swing your legs around. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Laying down all the way onto your mat. Head is in your hands. Reach your toes nice and long. Remember that you're on the back edge of your mat. Bring your legs to the front edge of your mat. Then, keeping your fingertips spider in front of you, left leg comes to a hover. Left leg sweeps forward, flex, and lengthens behind you. Point and bring it up. Flex, bring it back. Without that movement in the upper body, nice and still and controlled. Keeping that leg hip height, so no higher and no lower, hip height. You've got this. Keep on breathing. 5 more. We go for those leg lifts in 4, in 3, Lilah, 2, last one. Bring those feet together, heel to heel, opening up that hip, point the toes to the sky, flex and lower the leg. Point and lift, flex and lower, and lift, and lower. Beautiful. We hold that to a hover in 5 for those circles to finish. In 4, you've got it. I know, glutes on fire. 3 more. 2, last one. Hold that leg to a hover. We circle. 8, 7, you got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Tap out that booty. Come on up. Great job. Let's finish off with some oblique work. So I'm going to come down. My left forearm is down. My elbow is in line with my shoulder. My knees are going to be stacked here, lifting up from that left side, working the left oblique to start. Staying on my knees here, just because I feel that I have better form that way. If you want a little bit extra, your top foot is forward, your back foot is behind you, and you lift, okay? Otherwise, you're here with me on your knees. We lift into our side bend. We hold it here. Your opposite arm reaches up to the sky. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into thread the needle. Bring that arm down, lifting those hips as you reach the arm underneath you. Your gaze stays on your fingertips the whole time. Lift. You're so strong. 5 more. For 4. Stay nice and high off that left side. 3, 2. Last one. Hold it here. Pulse it up. Pulse it up for 8, 7. Yes. 6, 5, 4. You got it. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Press yourself up. Tuck your heels in towards your bottom for mermaid stretch. Heels are in towards your bottom like you're sitting on a rock as a beautiful mermaid. Reaching your fingertips nice and long to the sky. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lean over towards your knees. Lean, lean, lean. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, lean. Inhale. And exhale, lean. Ooh, feels so good. And up. And rest. Let's swing our legs over. We have to do the other side, of course. Forearm is back down on the mat. Elbows back in line with my shoulder. My knees are stacked. If you went for straight legs, good for you, boo. Okay? Right. We're all here together, though. Ready? Lift your hips up nice and high. Oops. Lift your hips up nice and high. Reaching your left arm to the ceiling this time. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold it here. Thread the needle. Bring that hand under. Loop it under, lifting those hips nice and high. And bring it up. Lift. Bring it up. You've got this. 4 more. Gaze stays on your hand for 3. And 2. Last one. We hold it up. We pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Tuck your heels in towards your bottom. Sit up nice and tall on that mermaid. Rock once more. Lift your opposite arm up to the ceiling. Take an inhale. Exhale, lean over toward your knees. And lift. And exhale, lean. Inhale, lift. Whew. Exhale, lean. And lift. And rest. Beautiful work today. That was your beginner Pilates. That was your intro to Pilates. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, comment, like. I would really like to hear your feedback. Otherwise, I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for moving with me, and I'll see you next time.